before they've gotten to 35 points. Never before they've gotten to 40 each in the same game. Will this beat continue?
Yeah, but you just on full display why they are the highest scoring duo in the NBA. Combining for 66 points right there. It's just beautiful. They average of 56 points combined, but I love hearing Giannis talk about someone had said, the two-man game and your guys' cohesion and chemistry, is it happening? Is it coming together? Okay, I don't follow it too close, but are we the highest scoring duo? And they said, yeah. He said, so why are people saying, what are people asking? What do they want us to point?
That's right. We do it better than anyone in the league.
That's right.
KPJ all the way.
About that, though, but just
3 seasons.
It's really cool to see in 20 minutes he's got a 10-10-10 game, and really to pay off what he's been doing. And I think back to Minnesota when he had 7 points in that fourth quarter, and you thought, boy, this is a nice bump. This is really good energy that he's bringing and doing good things. That was a big road win. Look at the passing out here right now.
Eric's feathery finish.
But really, since that Minnesota game where he showed what he could do in the fourth quarter with Doc giving him an opportunity to guard Anthony Edwards and run the team and did a great job, he's just continued to follow through and do that game. 20 minutes. That's big time.
He's a guy that barely breaks a sweat too when you look at him. Kuz, the lob broken up. Look at KPJ once again making things happen. And Sims with the
following things up, running that pick and roll action, rolling to the rim hard, looking for lobs, being exactly, I think, a guy who understands exactly who he is.
First steal of the night for KPJ.
Keeping the pressure. Always talk about those paint touches, but boy, you get out in transition, you get a. And that one had an easy one, just lost it. Keep getting a little touch in that green right there. Everything else opens up, and the defense just having trouble keeping up.
Kevin Porter Jr. not there. The only thing that KPJ hasn't
for the city of Milwaukee, bringing a championship, and I think what sometimes goes unnoticed is that he plays hard no matter what.
I love the comments at the end. He's done for this city. I mean, he has created this global awareness of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can travel internationally, and people are wearing Milwaukee Bucks jerseys wherever you go.
Yeah, you better believe it, and deservedly so. The way that Giannis plays and the way Jason described, and I think he's right. It is sometimes taken for granted because if you're a Bucks fan, sometimes maybe you're not keeping a pulse on other team stars and kind of what they have going on. But Giannis is so unique in that he's out there every single night. He is playing so hard. He's just setting the tone for the entire franchise, and look, every guy on his team benefits from that. So it is something that makes him so special.
We're going to get to see some of the guys who normally get some playing time. Players, so we'll continue to see the same 8 here tonight. Tyler Smith getting set to check in. See Ajax in there. Chris Livingston with his first minutes. AJ Green hunting down.
He gets those feet set. We saw Dame in the first quarter, hit middle, step back, fade away. AJ, he is a shot maker himself, and just getting the space. You know that little pop, he's got that extra 1-2 to get the separation, and then you go, that's pretty far away to be stepping back like that, but he gets him to go.
Thompson air ball on the baseline attempt. Max Christie's got to put it up. There were 2 seconds on the shot clock. Ajax, a 3-pointer. Williams for 2. He's a driver, you can tell.
Got down there, you can see Clay running the corner, looking at him, but just couldn't get there quick enough. It's not going to finish.
How about the fact that he shot 15 times here in this game? Brandon Williams.
8 guys dressed. It will make some guys shoot it. You can tell he's just not been shy. I think he had 5 attempts before he even checked in.
Edwards. It's his first of the night, 9th of the season.
You know, I do think this is what it looks like when you are a really good team. So these are the positions you want to put yourself in, is to not have to play crazy minutes last night. Giannis didn't have to play crazy minutes. Age, that didn't fly. But allowing these guys to get some reps, all the work they put in sometimes, they're paying it off, getting these guys some minutes. And bigger minute guys saving some of that energy, able to keep getting wins. And sometimes that's the carryover. Now you got another back-to-back coming up. These guys will be fresh. Everybody's in rhythm. These bench guys, they're going to be in rhythm as well.
During the season high for points, 135. Oh, okay.
Top of the backboard. I think it's probably about right.
Backdoor cut there for Tom. KPJ, by the way, we talked about getting that triple-double in 20 minutes. BJ Cronus, our statistician, wanted to clarify. It was actually in 19 minutes, 45 seconds.
Which definitely matters, because when you're doing it that quickly, it can be some kind of record.
Could be. Oh.
Lisa and Steve.
Yep, it's a big one. Orlando on Saturday and the Cleveland Cavaliers on Sunday. And there's that tight game, the first meeting here on this floor against the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell had to hit the go-ahead in the game. And Jamari Bouye, the latest pickup, a two-way player. Ryan Rollins, you hadn't heard, his contract converted from a two-way to a standard contract, left open a spot for another two-way. He'll wear number 15. He's out there for the first time as a Milwaukee Buck. Partially blocked by Lude. He's got the ball right now. Ajax try to no-look it to Smith. And Christie is 35 minutes and counting here tonight. It's a two-pointer.
But this is what it should look like, getting these guys some opportunities. And, you know, Bouye, it's nice not having to wait very long. Look at the explosion.
As a Milwaukee Buck, Jamari Bouye. His 20th NBA game in his career. He has signed a couple of 10 days, I know, with Miami. He had a 10-day with Washington. Spent most of his jump hook. Bouye with the ball right now, played 5 years in San Francisco. I mean, that's like unheard of, to play 5 years at the same school.
Yeah, the transfer portal has pretty much done away with that. To the high, it keeps changing. The NIL landscape, it's some new stuff coming out next year with that too. It's good to see him able to knock one down. He had really been struggling shooting the ball, but late minutes, some open shots.
They can't get it. Bucks have put up 131. Again, the season high is 135.
Yeah, we've talked quite a bit about that 120 number, and they were to it quickly. They had 100 in the third quarter, and so you knew they were well on their way. Ajax.
The Bucks now move to 23-1 this season when scoring at least 120 points. I'm going to give them the win with 90 seconds to go.
I feel like that is safe. This team really, you know, the way they've won games as of late really has been in so many different ways. Just take right there by age finish, but defensively, this has been one of the best teams post All-Star, and they've shown that. And then offensively, I think on full display tonight, obviously gets a team. Dallas on full display though, the offense with Giannis and Dame going, other guys getting involved, Cruz continuing to
have gelled, and he right, but somehow trade post All-Star break have elevated that level of professionalism and execution to a different level.
Yeah, and I think the statistics obviously show that, right? You look at the defensive numbers, there's how many different guys, but to your point, it really all happens. Look at it. Good time out there. He's still got that wrist tape from when he banged it up a while back, but I think, you know, it's just so spot on. You cannot be a great team, especially at this point in the year, and beat good teams, and beating some of those good teams like the Denvers and beating the Clippers just on the other side of the All-Star break. Bouye with the steal right there, and so great job by the leaders of this group and by the front office to bring in some additions that have helped, and just a huge credit to this group for the run that they are on. This is when it matters. They're getting it done.
A season high in points here tonight. A milestone for Giannis Antetokounmpo, 20,000.